Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume. I used to know everybody around town. Now I'm a new man. A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Get ready! I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
Welcome to the Elfsong Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called a Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambion. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Now, don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me. While she was fooling around with a wizard, she said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night.
They should all be running.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
See? Look, Gerva, I'll only break his left knee. You can come along and make sure I don't overdo it. For hell, you know?
Moradin stones. I hate this a lot, but you're my only brother after all. Very well. Let's get this over with.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft. I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then, it'll be my turn.
Drink up, Lars. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gasper never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do. Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gasper.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Host. She straightened Gasper out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Serious? I'd promote him from rat catcher, full partner.
No, Blas, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work. Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one. Down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery at discount price for a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. Thank you, sir. You've done me a kindness.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Thanks again, stranger. Ilmater guide you.
Hungry, friend? You will be when you see what Chef Rovere's cooked up for you. A stuffed beholder. Grotesque as it is, it's part of the furniture. The Elfsong wouldn't be the same without it.
Hold on, citizen. This is a crime scene. No admitting.
We can let them pass.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. We did, didn't we? Never thought I'd begrudge being alive. Alas, I've got nothing in my pockets but lint and disappointment. How are you both humble and attractive? It's just not fair, nor will my honor allow it. So how about this? Alan puts swill in the bottles, but I know where he keeps the good stuff. Here. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. I need to get back to work before Alan throws a fit, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
Servant ape? Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Damn rat. Oi, you!
I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. Probably. Lots of rats in this world. Been having problems with them in cellars for the whole 20 years of my career. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats. Especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
Oh, look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Don't customers know there's a war on?
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us.
This one's got a heart of gold. I don't know what we'd do without him.
I've also got some fruit this time, would you believe it?
My tummy hurts. I'm really hungry.
I used to be able to pay to eat at this tavern. Now look at me, begging for scraps at the back door.
Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for some food. Then I'll get out of your way.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Stellmane's Parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. A hobbyist detective? I can't fault the drive. I read the Baldur's Mouth crime reports like a starving wereball before I worked for the Fist. But you should leave it to the professionals. It's not healthy for civilians to see scenes of such a sensitive nature. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. Stranger things have come back to haunt this city. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me. I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry. Something good here, I hope.
Nature's servant awaits.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell. Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones. Lots of blood. Some pink stains, too. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Curious.
What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks. Enjoy.
is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers place above.
Oakfather preserve you.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Yes?
Chef Revere still hears squeaking. Why do you not kill rats? Rats too tough. No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
much for peace.
Come, laggards. There is still enough to be done this day.
Should mind my step.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Gith hostiles nearby.
found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. But here you stand, only partially transformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamazala Blackif!
Tactical.
Still breathing, despite everything. Another step forward.
There's still enough to be done this day.
Please. Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones. Seems simple enough.
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
That might be worth a look.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
That's curious.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
What's that?
The chains I used to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
What's that?
Still breathing, despite everything.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still. There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmay, my old partner.
That might be worth a look.
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter. A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Don't waste a step.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours.
never goes off.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Here goes nothing. Still alive, so that's progress.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Yes?
Just what I need. Always good to talk, my friend.
You wish to consult me?
Ask what you will.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone. I'm talking of the mundanity of a life ignorant to the thrills of the nine hells. Yes, you're curious. Your eyes are lit like raging stars. You want what only I can give you. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Hey, soldier.
My time is yours. What do you need? There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. More excited than I've been in months. I can't tell you how curious I am to learn more about the crown controlling that elder brain. Believe me when I say how important this could be for me, for both of us. Potentially life-saving, so long as we can learn how it could be taken and used. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the moon.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stilmane, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. You wouldn't have even come this far without me. So, as I see it, you don't have a choice. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mindflayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. Perhaps. But I couldn't take the risk. An elder brain leaves no room for error. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled. But you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered. As did I. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper. Would you like that? Is it? We have experienced much together. Consider this an opportunity for further mutual exploration. Do you wish it? Good instinct. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him. We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
As you drift into sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
Copper for your thoughts?
Come for a chat?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster. The Elfsong Tavern. Guard is busy with their patrol.
For several reasons.
Excellent.
For my brave cause, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. I don't care what anyone says.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to keep the rabble off the streets.
Real man. There's nothing that man can't do.
I think for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watches promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. But these tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's steel watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Neal.
Not only have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties.
I'm going to play with the kitchen cats.
Hello. Nice day for a walk. Speaks well, that Envor Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year was out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to keep the rabble off the streets.
Neil Manning. There's nothing that man can't do. For decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. But his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. But these tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, he'll laugh. Leave him some time, and then...
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The steel watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Lovely day for it.
Did you see Gortash's latest interview?
Speaks well, that excellent reputation.
He's a man of the people too. Promised at least 100 more watches before he moves out.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The steel watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Afternoon.
Did you see Gortash's latest interview?
Speaks well, that Gortash. Excellent reputation.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's steel watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
Once Gortash clears off the cultists.
No, a bit too. Mr. Lee.
There's nothing that man To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. But his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Voltash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time and then...
Speaks well, that envoy.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year is out.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do. For decades, all we needed to build a steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough.
I'm going to play with the kitchen
Vision has
cats.
cost a pretty
I don't care what everyone says.
Steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
Why, yes, Edvard.
That's just a...
Can I call you Edvard?
Steel
Well,
watch.
Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Baldur match?
Speaks well, that envoy Gortash. Excellent.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year is out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the
Lovely day for it.
rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do. To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. And his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Needle.
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Boulder's Mouth?
Speaks well, that Andrew Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year is out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the cultists, he'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Afternoon.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes.
Sure enough.
Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time and then...
And you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the Watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. I don't care what the law says.
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Boulder's Mouth?
Speaks well, that Andrew Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100...
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
For decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. And his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's Steel Watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Needle.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats.
Speaks well, that
care what everyone says.
Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watchers before the year was out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Lovely day for it.
To think, for decades, all we needed to build the Steel Watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have Steel Watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the Watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
In my opinion, we should have a Steel Watch in every Baldurian home.
They're guards.
Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time and then...
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Baldur's Mouth?
Speaks well, that end Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watchers before the year was out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the cultists...
Glorious summer's day, is it not? Perfect, in my opinion, for a light, refreshing tipple.
I'm rather enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
There's some rather lovely vintages out today. I'd get in quick if I were you.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
no. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Mensley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
working my sails.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Hello.
Well,
Nice day for a walk.
I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No.
A passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, off the joke.
Lovely day for it.
Light on my feet.
I am so glad that monster was stopped.
Oh, me too, my love. Me too.
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for helping Cora. I couldn't do any of this without her.
I am so glad that
Oh, me too.
Goodness, I just hope the children are safe.
I'll write to the council. This cannot happen again.
Yeah, this. Better than ever.
someone.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Back for more? I don't mind, so long as you're paying. Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go!